Hey everyone, my name is Gilberto and we are back again. This is going to be our NPCC Week 1 match, and this is going to be a brand new league, a brand new series with a whole bunch of insane people. I'm really excited about it. This will be the return of the New Jersey Brobats, and the return of Mega Vidro as the mega leader of our New Jersey Brobats. This draft is going to be completely different from my last one. I feel like I learned a lot from my last draft, but as of right now, I'm just really excited to get into it. This is my team on the screen right now. We have Mega Vidro, Ambipom, Rotomwash, Empoleon, Landorus, Incarnate, and the Victini. Like I said, I'm really excited for a new league, and let's see what we have here. We have Mega Venusaur, Jirachi, Togekiss, Electivire, Greninja, and Garchomp. So, was really fearing the Heracross. But the Heracross is not here. See Jirachi. I would be very surprised if the Jirachi's not scarfed. But this is interesting. I don't know what to do here. I kind of want to lead with my Ambipom. I'm not sure what you would lead with. Jirachi seems like a pretty viable lead. Rotom could be my best lead here. I feel like maybe Victini is my best lead. I don't want to give up B to a potential Scarf too early. Or at all, really. Lando's a definite viable lead. The Greninja would be the only thing that really scares it out. Yeah, just because of that. Just because of the fact that the only thing that really scares it out is the Greninja. I'm going to run with that Landorus lead just to try to get a feel for how this match is going to go. I'm so full of nerves right now. This is kind of wild. Okay. We see the Jirachi. I guess this is where we can see... Leading with the Jirachi really makes me feel like it's some kind of Stealth Rock set, but it could also just be Scarf U-Turn. I'm just taking a look at the team again. You could potentially go into the Togekiss here. I will just show off the set really quickly. This is the set that I have here. We have the Shattered Psyche just for the Mega Venusaur. But other than that, just Earth Power, HP Ice, Psychic, and Sludge Wave. I really want to hard read the Togekiss, but he has to know that even if he does bring in the Togekiss, the Sludge Wave is coming next turn, so whatever. I'm not going to overthink it. Withdraws the Jirachi, do you go straight into the Togekiss? Mercy? Yeah, that's Togekiss. That's going to be Togekiss. So, again, I mean, I just Sludge Wave here. You could be Scarfed, I guess? I guess this is where we see whether it's Scarf Togekiss. It's not Scarf Togekiss. You have the Berry for... Oh, that has to be for Beedrill. And that is specially defensive. That has to be super specially defensive. I'm actually gonna take a look. Togekiss, because I mean, I don't know. I know that's not stab or anything, but that should have done more. Togekiss. I have to know what this is. Landorus. I believe I'm 252 special attack. Sludge Wave. Even at half damage, that's what, 15%? So let's see, we put on HP, we put on special defense, that's assault vested. Right? That's, yeah, okay, let me add the assault vest. Yeah, assault vest. Wait, no, we just saw the berries, so you're not assault vested. Never mind. Let me take that off. I should be doing... Oh, whoops. I made a mistake. Made a mistake on the count. So, alright. That is a super low roll, but... Either way, I kind of like my odds of just Sludge Waving again. I kind of like my odds of just Sludge Waving again, especially since I don't really want to switch anything in right now. Goes for the Roost. I think you expected me to go into Rotom right there. And I think I go into Rotom now, because this is not a fight that I want to have right now. Because at most I'm doing 45%. I could possibly go into Empoleon, but that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, this is where I just go into Rotom here. This is where I just go into Rotom. And I could Volt Switch. That could be way too obvious. Baton Pass. Ooh. Interesting. So he was willing to put like half damage onto this just to get a free switch into something. But I'm curious as to what that something is. Groot. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't have any speed investment. But do you? Do you speed creep me? You would need, I don't know, about 100 points of speed to outspeed me, I would imagine. I'm 6 base points above. I don't know what that works out to, EV-wise. But I definitely outspeed you naturally. Would you speed creep me? I have no idea. Is that worth the risk? I don't think that's worth the risk. I really don't think that's worth the risk. As much as I want to know, as much as I really want to know, it's absolutely not worth the risk. Actually, I could see you knocking off right now. I could definitely see you knocking off right now. Let me just take a look. That's not going to do much for me. Would you knock off? You probably do. This could just be a time to go back into Landorus. Landorus is the best switch possible here. But I don't know if that makes the Shattered Psyche too obvious, especially if you knock off and see that I don't have an item. So if you Giga Drain, I guess, then yeah, Shattered Psyche is absolutely my play. But I have to protect against the Giga Drain, I have to protect against the Leech Seed, okay. Okay. Now, I wonder what you do. Because I think you can stall me out. But do you have Protect? Do you have Protect? I'm gonna go for the Shattered Psyche here. I think you can... Nope, alright then. That was a really bad play to do. Alright, it's fine. This is going to do pretty decent amount, I guess. Even if it does over half, then if it gets you into the yellow, then I'm pretty much good to Sludge Wave next turn. Which I can't imagine is not doing. It's Shattered Psyche. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Either way, that was a super unfortunate use of my Z move. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. How specially defensive is this thing? Okay. I'm really not well equipped to take on a Togekiss here. But knowing how specially defensive you are, knowing that you're this specially defensive makes me want to go into Victini. Victini. With V-Create. That takes you out if you don't Roost right now. But even if you do Roost, yeah, there's no use in going for Bolt Strike in that case. Yeah, Bolt Strike is doing less? Interesting, okay. I really want to predict the Roost and go into Beedrill. But no, I think it's just time to go into... Or could be time to go into Yeah, I really do think you're going to roost here. I'm hard reading the roost. I'm going to go into my Ambipom here. Even if you don't roost, Ambipom takes one, but being Life Orbed is not going to be great. There's the roost, okay. Now, I could fake out, but I would be surprised if you stay in. Let's see how Ambipom shakes out here in this matchup. Ambipom 252 with Life Orb. With Life Orb. Nope, that's the ability. The ability should be Technician. Let's just see double hit. Oh, I think fake out double hit just barely misses out on this KO. If we get 2 high rolls, then yeah, we do the dang thing, but I feel like there's just an opportunity to U-turn. Wait, I don't have U-turn on this set. Never mind. Never mind. I'll show off the set right now. Just fake out, knock off, double hit, and ice punch. This has... I mean, I feel like you're gonna switch, but either way, yeah, fake out is the play to make in the situation. Okay. I do just want to check out one thing on my Ambipom set here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a risk, but double hit is my play here. Double hit is absolutely my play here. You would drop. I'm guessing Garchomp? Groot. No, that's this thing. Okay. I do get to see how much this does, which will be fun. That's physically defensive. That's really physically defensive. So what's my best play here? I don't know what my best play is here, because I don't know what you do to me. Do you just Giga Drain me, just going for damage here? I feel like you've only revealed Leech Seed so far. But this seems like my opportunity to go into Beedrill. This seems like my opportunity to go into Beedrill. I don't know what else I would do. I could go into the Victini, but I don't see that doing much for me at this moment, at least. Yeah, I just make that play to Beedrill. So interesting, for both of us, a bunch of Mons have not hit the field yet. Garchomp hasn't hit the field. Synthesis. That's not great. It's not the best situation to be in. But yeah, this thing is very physically defensive. I could go for the Aerial Ace, but I don't think that'll do much for me, in all honesty. But I am really curious. Actually, if I just go into... Yeah, he has a lot of healing on his team, which is really going to make it difficult for me. Like, incredibly difficult for me. Yeah, double hit should be doing way more. But yeah, you're pretty darn physically defensive. Now, if I am a Beedrill... If I'm a Beedrill... I'm still doing a good amount as a Beedrill. Still doing a good amount as a Beedrill, but what do you do to me? You have to have something for me, but I don't know what you do to me. Either way, I feel like Poison Jab is the play right now. Poison Jab is the play right now. You're gonna stay in. That's fine. I mean, I understand that you would want to stay in and deal damage to the Beedrill, but I feel like... Yeah, just under half. In comes a Sludge Bomb, which I will resist. Yeah, I win this 1v1 here. I absolutely win this 1v1. Unless you feel like synthesizing up a bunch, but I don't know what that gets either of us. There's the poison jab, but I'm only like giving him time to want to go into the Jirachi. Yeah, I don't want to like do this a bunch, but I also don't know what's going on. I also don't know what this gets either of us. Just going for the synthesis. I feel like this is where you go into Jirachi though. You get that free switch into Jirachi. And so I feel like this is my moment to U-turn, which is doing about the same damage either way. It's doing about the same damage either way. Yeah. I'm just going to get out, going to U-turn. Yeah, there's a withdrawal. We're going to see Jirachi? Yeah, there we go. Still neutral hit, still going to do a decent amount. I'd really love it if you're not scarfed, but you bring it in like that just makes me feel like it's scarfed. And yeah, that also shows no HP investment. I would be amazed if that's HP invested. But yeah, that's where we can go into... I don't know what we go into now. I don't know, I feel like I have to be certain though. Let me see, Jirachi. Blank set Jirachi. Yeah, 60% max, which is about what I did, I think, so... Again, almost definitely scarfed. I feel like Empoleon's the play. I can get rocks up with Empoleon. Maybe bait in the Garchomp, but realistically we just bait in the Togekiss to defog. You're scarfed. I know you're scarfed, but at the same time... So we speed tie if I come in with... If I come in with... Victini. Why do I keep forgetting Victini's name? Yeah, I just... Rotom is the best play. I feel like Rotom's gotta be the best play. You could go back in a Venusaur, I Volt Switch, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I get the slow Volt Switch in this situation. So you're a Stealth Rock Jirachi. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what that means yet. That does enough. That does more than enough. I don't think Jirachi self-heals. I don't think Jirachi self-heals. But that means I can freely go into Beedrill and U-turn here. And I have plenty that'll outspeed... I think my entire team, except my two Volky Water types, outspeed Jirachi now, knowing that it's a Stealth Rock set. I feel like I have to go take this opportunity to go into Griffin here. A defog here, right? And I don't have to worry about the Defiant Tornadus. But I definitely just defog here. You don't have anything that would stop me from defogging. You would bring in Venusaur, I guess. Or no, you would bring in Garchomp, because I don't think Venusaur wins the 1v1, but we're going to be here forever. I don't think you particularly want to do that. You would go into an Electivire. We go into Electivire. I kind of just want to Scald here. But realistically, this would kind of be giving up my Empoleon longer term. And without getting a chance to defog, I should say, because I don't care that much about Empoleon in this matchup. I'm gonna Scald here. Drain Punch. Wow, I expected that at 0%. This is a fully specially defensive Empoleon. 0% of me expected that. That will take out the Jirachi, though. Thankfully. And we do still have enough HP with the Shucka Berry to take an Earthquake from Garchomp. I'm pretty positive. I think it does like 110, 120% without the Shuck-Up, but then, you know, obviously it gets hacked. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what you do. You might go into Electivire, but who knows? Chomp Daddy. Yes, alright. It's kind of what I wanted here. I just have to Ice Beam here. Substitute. Okay. So this pretty much reveals that I'm Shucka, right? I don't know what that changes, though. You can't really just go for a Dragon move against me. This is a possible Z move user, if I'm not mistaken. Oh! Fuck, I'm just remembering. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak out like that, I'm sorry. But I'm just remembering right now. His two Z users are Garchomp and Tornadus, right? And if Tornadus isn't here, then this has to be a Z move. And you could be a Z Tectonic Rage. You could be Dragonium Z. I honestly don't know. But me staying in kind of reveals Shucka like hardcore, which kind of makes me think that you're going to want a Tectonic Rage right now. And that's really, really frightening. That's genuinely frightening. Okay, that might be my cue to go into Landorus. I'm so sure that you want to Tech Rage right now. You would draw. Interesting. Interesting. Goes into Groot. In comes Landorus. I really saw the Tectonic Rage coming. He might not have a Z move. That'd be wild. Unless it's Z Outrage. Z Outrage seems kind of likely. Z Outrage seems kind of likely. I suppose we're gonna see, like, soon. Oh, I had a mini freak out right there. I almost just clicked buttons without thinking that through. And it worked out, I guess, but not really, because I did a great thing. Just a regular Psychic is going to do enough? This is not even worth calcing. Obviously, this is the play that I have to make. Goes into Mercy. Lamborghini Mercy. This is going to do nothing. It's going to do absolutely nothing. Barely going to get you into the yellow. I was honestly surprised. I wasn't sure if it was going to get to the yellow. But that puts you... You're like just out of range of Sludge Wave taking you out, even at a max roll. Is that even worth doing right now? Kind of feel like it is. Why not? I really don't have a better play right now. But also at the same time, yeah, just getting this down really low would be worth it in case you Air Slash, and you might expect a switch where like getting that extra Air Slash damage would be worth it. But even if you take out this this Landorus, I'm really not that worried about it. I mean, it is the best thing I have against the Venusaur, which sucks. There goes a Sludge Wave. There's like a 1.5% chance that this takes you out. Does not get close. There's the Baton Pass. So yeah, you expected me hardcore to switch out. What do you go into? Garchomp outspeeds me, so that'd be unfortunate. But if oh, there you go. All right. Okay. I don't know on what planet I don't just go into Empoleon here. I don't know on what planet I wouldn't just go into Empoleon. Empoleon is max special defensive. We still have the Shucka intact right now. We gotta get the defog off. I mean... Rotom is another possibility, but Rotom is also physically defensive. And, can deal with Garchomp later on. Alright. Yeah, we just go into Griffin here. Especially since we've already revealed the Shucka Berry, pretty much. Like, he doesn't, like, not hard revealed, but pretty much revealed the Shucka Berry. Dark Pulse. It's fine. Yikes. Alright. kind of expected that to take it better, but now that I'm thinking about it, the one time I've seen it take hits from a Greninja, the one that I was looking at was Assault Vested, so oh well. That's unfortunate, but I don't think I'm going to be able to... I don't think I'm going to have any opportunity left to defog, unless this thing gets caught with Venusaur? So whatever, I'll attempt to defog, but realistically I just get taken out here. And have been changing moves, so I don't know if you're scarfed yet. Oh, Life Orb, okay. So the play is easy. The play is go into Beedrill here. You turn out. The obvious play would be to go into Electivire. Actually. Greninja. Does Poison Jab do it here? Fell Stinger. I have Fell Stinger. Fun fact. Alright. Fell Stinger. Fell Stinger's doing well over 100%. Assuming it has no defensive investment, like HP or defensive investments. Right? Can't change your type. Poison Jab does minimum 95%. Which does protect against the potential Electivire switch-in, which is kind of a big deal here, because I couldn't imagine you not switching into Electivire right now. I feel like I have to make that safe play right now, even though the Fell Stinger is so darn... Alright, you know what? Actually, let's see how much Fell Stinger is doing to Electivire. If it's a 2-hit KO, we might have to just try that. We might have to just try that. Electivire level 50. Oh, Fell Stinger is definitely a 2-hit KO. Fell Stinger is absolutely a 2-hit KO on that. What else do you have in the back? The only thing you have left is Garchomp. We could check out Garchomp really quickly. I'm running out of time, which I feel shitty about. I feel super shitty about that. Fell Stinger is not doing much. 43%. Still enough. Still enough. So you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. Mercy. This is enough to take out the Mercy. This is enough to take out the Mercy. Even if it's not, we get it on Fell Stinger next turn. Now, possible Scarf to Electivire. Definitely possible Scarf to Electivire. But we get the +3! This is the first time I've ever gotten +3. And Beedrill's doing it with Fell Stinger right now. If you bring in Electivire, definitely Scarfed. 1000% Scarfed. But are you? Is that going to be a thing? Doomfist. You're definitely Scarfed. Fuck! Alright. Okay. Yeah, the fact that nothing else has been Scarfed so far, you have to be. 100%. But now we're in a position where Fell Stinger still takes out a majority of his... Not a majority, but a lot of his remaining team. This sucks. What do you go for? The Ice Punch here? Would you just go for the Wild Charge? I don't think you would do that. I really don't. Either way, Rotom is fully physically defensive. That kind of has to be my switch, I think. You wouldn't Earthquake. What do you do? Alright, either way. I feel like Rotom has to be in play. You get the Wild Charge. It's gonna be Wild Charge, right? Ice Punch. Interesting. You do actually go for the Ice Punch. What do you think I was gonna go into? You thought I was gonna go into the Landers. That makes sense. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It does basically nothing after the leftovers. But, okay, now this is where mind games happen, because I feel like even though you know you're gonna take a hit, you would purposefully stay in just to get Motor Drive off on my Volt Switch. I got a Hydro Pump here. Is there any reason I wouldn't Hydro Pump? I mean... Well, no, I can just Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, Will-O-Wisp is my play here. Will-O-Wisp is absolutely my play. Yeah, Venusaur, that's fine. I should have Volt Switched, that was a mistake, but you know what? As far as mistakes go, we deal. So this is interesting. This is interesting. Because we are still in a really interesting position to find out whether... Oh, but now we know that... Now we know that Victini outspeeds the entire squad. Victini outspeeds the entire squad. And we have plenty of mons to burn even after speed drops from V-Create. And the team is just weakened in general. I feel like this is a point where it's acceptable to give up the Rotom here. And I don't want to give up Rotom, but like I'm saying, just in case this this Venusaur is some... Oh no. Venusaur has basic 80 speed. I messed up. I messed that one up. I'm sorry about that. People probably think I'm super dumb, but yeah, no. Rotom Wash is base 68, I believe. Oh, base 86. No, never mind. I knew it was up. So I guess here's where we see if you speed crept my Rotom, which you didn't. That's cool. We get a little bit of damage off. You're gonna Leech Seed. I kind of know that you're gonna Leech Seed right now, but like I'm fine with it. It's kind of cool, man. This could be the moment. No, I was gonna say this could be the moment for the Ambipom to come in, but it's not. It really is not. I feel like you expect my Beedrill to come in. I honestly don't know what to do here. Because I know that Landorus is the most expendable right now, but at the same time, it really is going to check that Scarf Electivire. As long as I still have it, it checks that Scarf Electivire from doing whatever the hell it wants. It might be worth it to go into Ambipom right now. But I feel like the play is to go into... No. Ambipom is the most expendable at this point. As much as I don't want to give it up this early, I think it's the most expendable mon on the squad right now. But this is going to give you a chance to synthesis up. I will be able to fake out, so that's a thing. Leech Seed is going to get counteracted by the burn, I believe. No, that's super interesting, actually. That's super interesting, actually. Now I have to fake out just to, Oh, you withdraw. Into what? Garchomp. So, okay, I get it. This thing is going to be... Oh, man, that damage means I take you out. If the fake out did that much, that means I take you out with a double hit. 100%. You thought I was going to switch out into something. I don't know what, but you thought I was going to switch out into something. There's no chance that I don't double hit right now. I should have Ice Punched. Wow, I'm an idiot. Alright. I guess this protects against the potential switch in, but, again, judging by that fake out damage, double hit has to take you out. Like, I don't know on what planet it doesn't. This match has already been over half an hour. And, that's been mostly on me. I've been taking quite a bit of time. But I think that takes you out. Yeah, that 100% takes you out. I take Rough Skin and Life Orb, that's fine. It'll be a double... Wait, what? What's happening? Speed, that's fine. Okay. Interesting. Salac Beer is interesting. That frightened me. That honestly frightened me. Still don't quite understand that play in general, but it's fine, I guess. I don't know. I wish I could see what he had remaining on his team. Man, and I don't have anything written down. I know Venusaur's still there. I know Electivire is still there. What else? What else? I'm not sure what else is there. Beedrill's got to be the play right now. Man, why can't Pokemon include the feature where I can see the other team while I'm selecting? This thing. Oh, of course, of course. But this basically just gives me the Felstinger, which he knows, right? So I feel like he thinks I'm gonna Felstinger, which is why we Poison Jab right now. We have to Poison Jab. Water Shuriken. I knew that. I completely forgot. 100% forgot. I feel not great. But I 100% knew that. And did that. So why would you not go for Water Shuriken last time we did this with Beedrill in on you? So let's see. Now my team is really not doing great against this Greninja here. But the Rotom. The Rotom might be our win con right now. The Rotom might be our win con right now. I really don't know how well. This is a. I feel like you know, especially after Rocks. I feel like you know that after Rocks, Water Shuriken just takes me out as a Victini, so Scarf doesn't matter, obviously. And, of course, you have Dark Pulse as well. Water Shuriken, and I've got a Life Orb you as well. I'm gonna Life Orb you as well. Water Shuriken does max 6. Oh, I have to put in how many hits. So, assuming 5 hits, yeah. Yeah, there's no way I take that. My play has to be Rotom. I genuinely can't do anything else. You've shown Dark Pulse, which I'm curious to see how much that does against this Rotom, but either way, there's no use in switching out. There's no use in switching out right now. And Volt Switch is not going to be worth it because of the Motor Drive coming in. So I have to Hydro Pump in your face right now. Yeah, so this play right now is going to determine the match. I'm pretty positive, because if you bring in the Electivire, on the Hydro Pump, then we're in a good position. If you're staying in Dark Pulse me, then we kind of lose. We kind of definitely lose. So it's going to be a 2-hit, but you can't risk the Volt Switch, right? Volt Switch has to take you out. Let's see. Rotom Wash. We have 252 in HP. I'm taking way too much time. I'm genuinely very sorry. Dark Pulse. Yeah, Dark Pulse is 50%, but how much does the Volt Switch do? How much does that Volt Switch do? Yeah, Volt Switch takes you out 100% of the time. So I could also just Will-O-Wisp, but that doesn't do as much for me in the long run. I'm gonna Hydro Pump here. We're gonna see. Withdraws. I'm very curious to see how much this does against the Electivire. I was gonna. Oh man, I also was concerned that I wasn't gonna hit that either. Now I don't know what you have to hit me as well, which is an interesting place to be. And yeah, all you have left is the Venusaur, the Greninja, and the Electivire. The Scarfed as fuck Electivire. She already shown Ice Punch, clearly has Wild Charge. Actually, now that I think about it, all that Wild Charge has to do right now is do enough where Greninja takes me out. All it has to do is enough so that Greninja takes me out. But I am fully defensive. Let's see. Oh man, full defense EVs might actually save me. No. No, because I already have just a little bit too much damage right now. It's gonna come down to rolls. I do have a chance. And I also really have to hit this Hydro Pump. That's another point. Yeah, that does just a little bit too much. And I'll hit the Hydro Pump. Please don't miss. Okay. We hit Hydro Pump. Great. Now, where do we go from here? Venusaur is clearly going to come in because you're going to want to force me out and then force me to take another round of rock damage. But I think we just saw... I think unless you have something else, right? Well, yeah, since you're Torrent Greninja, Dark Pulse is going to be doing the most to me. And Dark Pulse does max 54%. Yikes. 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 Also, another side point. I could come in with the Victini later on. Why do I keep forgetting Victini's name? I could come in with a Victini later that is scarfed. You would have to Water Shuriken. You would 100% have to Water Shuriken. But if you don't realize the scarf and you don't Water Shuriken, then I just win, right? If you do Water Shuriken, then it comes down to how many hits you get. Now, I would be really surprised if you don't Synthesis right now. But this has to be time for my Landorus to come in. This has to just be time for Landorus right now. Yeah, Giga Drain. I knew you would expect Landorus to come in. It's fine. It's totally fine. Now, I would be amazed. You are fully physically defensive, which is interesting. Huh. Well, I guess here's what we see, because I have to take you out with 50%, even being max defense. I feel like Victini does that, but who knows? I feel like Victini does that, but who knows? We are max attack, right? And it's also going to drop our speed, which is going to hurt us against the Greninja. So actually, let me just see here. Right, Victini against Venusaur, because actually it does seem possible that we can win by going for Glaciate. It does seem possible that we can win using Glaciate, even though that's super risky, but I do want to see. So again, we're assuming max HP, max defense, because that's obviously what that situation is. Alright, so V-Create does minimum 48%. What about Glaciate in this situation? Glaciate. And I'm just gonna check on my summary just to see if the special attack value matches. Special attack 121, so yeah, I actually have an extra point, so that's fair. Okay, so Glaciate is not doing nearly enough. Glaciate's doing almost nothing. But also, do I have anything else? I don't have Bolt Strike, right? I also have U-Turn. U-Turn's not going to do nearly enough. But we have to take this thing out right now. U-Turn's going to do 12%, and then I take whatever damage from the road. Whoa, almost ran out of time there. Almost ran out of time there. I'm super sorry about the way that I'm playing this. But also, now we have to check on how much V-Create does to a Greninja. This has been nothing but this is basically damage calc simulator right now, but I have to know. V-Create does minimum 60%, which after Life Orb, I'm pretty sure you've done 3 attacks so far. All I have to do is take a hit, because after Life Orb, you get taken out, and then I win. There's the Dark Pulse. We take that, I'm pretty positive. We don't take that at all. Wow, I really thought we took that. Did I do something wrong? Did I not calc for, Did I not calc for... What is it? Modest? Is that what I did? Is this a modest Greninja right now? Let's see. Give him the Life Orb. No, Dark Pulse just does it. Dark Pulse does... He put on Life Orb just to ensure that after rocks. Yeah, alright. And I don't think there's... Yeah, given that spread, there's no planet on which I take this incoming Dark Pulse. So I think that's going to be it. That's going to be GG. We're going to take this loss. Unless... Nope. If we could have just lived on one, Rotom could have actually done it. That was a super unfortunate battle. I tried so hard, guys. I tried so hard. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? We did the dang thing. Either way, that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to the Dawn Fanatic for a wonderful battle. We will be back next week taking on Max Rapture and the Tasmanian Toxic Rogues. And I'm going to do my best to make the schedules line up so I can get a full draft recap before the weekend is over. But that is going to be our week one. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be once again out.